What's up everybody, this is Reese here from C Manga and welcome to my review of Eri D chapter 72, A Prisoner's Attack. Counterattack, sorry. Wow, all muddled up already. So yeah, a lot of talking in this chapter really. Is mainly centered around one god, his name is Kakuta, I think that's how you pronounce it. Yeah. So anyway, Umash, they've basically begun their complete takeover of Area D. They have full control over Kaido's old area, the east, and they've also got one of the guard towers. They're basically like trying to now convince everyone from the south and the west, obviously Goz and Asura's old territories. I don't know whether the people in the south would actually even bother trying, considering how Goz, Luna and Sol are all still alive. So, you know, their leader isn't dead. Why would they bother trying to defect? But anyway, yeah, what I do actually kind of find kind of weird is the fact that they're just like preaching about this holy war. Why is it that every group, no matter what, thinks they're blessed by the gods because they're doing some sort of work? It's like, truly, if you're going to be blessed by the gods, that means you don't have any need for enemies or anything. You know, God, religion stuff. But anyway, yeah, this fully armored dude, he gets thrown into Soul Kakuta, and they just begin chatting, basically. We learn a little bit more about the gods, how they're kind of like mainly comprised of ex-marines, PM, private military core group people, PMCs obviously, and stuff like that. Kakuta, he basically became a god just so, like, you know, to earn money for his son and blah 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 blah. Either way, stuff kind of like, okay, whatever. This isn't really a character which we're really going to give two shits about, but anyway. Nothing really too interesting, but I guess it does kind of show that not all the guards are pretty much like assholes or anything. Some of them can be quite normal. Yeah, anyway, we find out like Owl Eyes, he's pretty much like in the vicinity. This new prisoner guy, this new armored prisoner now reveals himself to be Jin. Big surprise there. What's pretty cool is now he's using Satoru's powers, which I guess is kind of good for this whole infiltration thing, you know, covert ops type thing. You can obviously break the cuffs. Obviously, you saw him break his cuffs. He can break down doors, cells, all that stuff. That no matter what, it's just gonna crumble in front of him. But then again, it is kind of a thing of, why did he get rid of Goz's power? Surely that power would have been a lot more useful, especially if he's going to try and take on Owl Eyes, because, you know, with Goz's ability, he's got like infinite regeneration, so if he gets hurt, he can regenerate himself, and then he can turn into some giant behemoth chimera thing and crush him in like a second. But, yeah, I just thought that was a bit weird, like, you know, why he needed Satoru's power instead of using Goz's power. Would have been a lot easier. But anyway, Jin ends up like springing Kakuya, who decides to join him in his effort to stop Owl Eyes. So I guess this arc's pretty much going to be comprising of Jin teaming up with like some of the nicer guards type thing, you know, like just all people who ain't that bad. So yeah, guess this new arc's pretty much going to be about taking Owl Eyes down. I guess this is going to be like, what, the first major villain that they take out. I guess you could kind of say like Kaido was the first major one, because obviously he didn't get as much of a soppy wrap up as Asura did and Goz did. You know, Kaido was just like an arse essentially. That's how they kind of portrayed him. He's like this arsehole guy who thinks he's better than everyone. So yeah, first major villain takedown, I guess. Well, obviously with Owl Eyes, he was like one of the first major villains even introduced into the series. But yeah, seriously, what is actually frustrating the hell out of me is, where the hell is Mika? Why does like no one care? It's like they've just completely forgotten about her. They've sprung everyone else except for her. So I can only hope that she's either being held closely to Owl Eyes right now, or she's with Ray. But either way, I just want it to be written back into the series. Then it's kind of like no loose ends, because at the moment it feels kind of like a loose end there. It's like, yeah, all these guys got taken away, but you're forgetting about one member. Hello. So yeah, it'll be kind of nice to see her again. Plus, her power is freaking awesome. Able to push people into a different dimension. Awesome. So yeah, that wraps up this review. Like I said, chapters just mainly talking, kind of opening out this new arc a bit. Wasn't too bad, nothing too interesting. Personally, I kind of drifted off a little while I was reading it, but either way, new arc starting. Let's see what it's got to give. So yeah, that ends it here from me, guys. You know the usual. Let me know what you thought about this chapter with your comments below. As usual, if you enjoyed the video, give it a little thumbs up, or if you're gonna give a thumbs down, let us know. Let me know why in the comments. But let me know you like your opinions in your comment with like, some comments, and don't forget to check out the other stuff we do on the channel, because obviously we do a lot of stuff. So yeah, check it out. Alright guys, I'll see you next time.